Welcome, friends. It's your old pal Sir Nigel here with more Scooby-Doo adventure. In the previous episode, we explored outside a little bit, explored around Uncle Blake's hotel. So today we're going to continue the adventure. I also should mention I won't be doing the Shaggy voice today because that really makes my throat tired. So we'll just be continuing with the adventure as is. Now I wanted to see in this room if we could pick up the little heater, because there's a plug outside the hotel, so I was curious if we could maybe take it outside and plug it in. So where is take? There is take. Oh, it does work. And there it is in our inventory screen right there. The little heater. Now let's go try to plug that in right now, just to see what it does. I wonder if it has something to do with the sleeping bear. Okay. So, we want to use the heater with the outlet. How would you suggest I use that? Well, you plug it in. How about we use the outlet? Oh! Mental note. Mistake, yes. So, in other words, we don't want to mess with that right now. Well, we'll just keep the heater in our inventory until it becomes apparent what its use is. Now this room down here, if you remember, is the cafe, which we've already explored. So that means next we're going upstairs. Is that a window or a picture? It looks like a window, so why would there be a window into one of the bedrooms? Oh, it's a dumbwaiter. I gotcha. Maybe that's how we get down into the kitchen, because in the cafe there are doors to the kitchen, but you can't go in it because the cook stops you. Okay, we'll try that later, after we explore the upstairs a little more. We can try to open any one of these doors. Oh! Just like the cartoon. We finally lost Creepy Joe! I wonder if that's going to happen every time we try to go into this door, or maybe any one of the doors. Okay, can we skip this? Well, I'll skip it for you, the dear viewer. Now, what if we try one of the other doors? Let's say this one. Huh. Well, at least it's a different animation sequence. Even though this is probably going to happen with all of the doors, we have to try all of them to be sure. We'll save the one at the end of the hallway for last, because we haven't run in or out of that door yet. Well, that's interesting. He sure looked mad that time. I do appreciate the fact that they put in these little animated elements to make it even more like the cartoon. Maybe after you get through all of the doors, something different happens? Looks like he gave up. We're just too smart for him, I guess. This door, and then the one at the end of the hallway. Except I think the game is frozen. And I don't mean the cartoon. So, we'll be right back. Let's try that door again. I guess it's just going to do the original animation, like the first time we tried the door, whatever. Anyhow, that's that door. Now the one at the end of the hall. Oh, it's locked. Do we have a key? No, we don't. Maybe. Let's see. No, we don't have a key. Okay, well, let's try the dumbwaiter now. Use dumbwaiter. I got an idea, Scoob. Get over here. Whoop. And into the kitchen we go, just like that. Woo, we lost him, Scooby. Rah, woo. So now we begin the kitchen exploration. Well, that's interesting. You can see behind the wall a little bit. And this is the door, or these are the doors here that lead out to the cafe. So we don't want to go out there. So let's start exploring. Looks heavy. Bet it packs a wallop, though. So that's probably something we can take. Beautiful. Next, there's the refrigerator, and then there's the note on the refrigerator. Eggs, cheese, bread, milk. Arsenic? Creepy. Empty. How can it be empty? It's a refrigerator. I feel so betrayed. Scooby, or Shaggy, really has a different feel to him when you use a different voice. Now, can we open the freezer? No, I think it's just all the refrigerator. Okay. So there's flour and chili. What's this here in the corner? And I guess that's nothing. Hey, there's some light back here. Okay, so there's a light in the cupboard. Look at the chili. A meal fit for the king. Rah, rah. Well, let's start off by taking the chili. And then let's take the flour. If that doesn't work, we'll try to push and pull the flour to see if we can get to the light. I can't lift it. Can we push or pull it so we can get to the light in the back of the cupboard? Well, I think this is the other side of that creepy painting in the lobby. The painting of the chief in the lobby. Look at peephole. Shh, listen, Scoob. Did you get Blake? Of course. He's in the dungeon. I don't trust you. I want to see for myself. Then see. Here's the instructions on how to get down there. Got it. Now get rid of that before someone sees it. Of course. No one will ever see it now. We have to get that note and find Uncle Blake, Scoob. So we're going to need to find something to put out the fire in the lobby. Perhaps use the pot, fill it with water, or maybe snow, could be, and use that. But first we'll finish exploring the kitchen. Because this is a game, so we're in no hurry. Beads. There's some kind of Indian beads, I think. I wonder if the way you solve this particular adventure has something to do with dressing up as the Indian chief yourself, because sometimes in the cartoon they did things like that. No, not take the kitchen, take the beads. Very nice. We have the microwave, kitchen sink. If he'll get out of the way, thank you, Scooby. Okay, we can't open the cupboard under the sink. So let's start by opening the microwave. Is there anything in there? 10,000 watts of mega crisping power. Except, bet you could toast a few marshmallows in there, huh? Except microwaves don't generally make things crispy, so... And it doesn't look like there's anything in there. Water faucet, basin drain. Yep, it's a sink, all right. We'll try to use the pot in there once we finish exploring. Stove. This is all just the stove. Before we open it, which is the default action, let's look at it instead. It's an old wood-burning stove. Nothing in there, I'm guessing. No, same message, so I guess there's nothing in the stove. And that just leaves the vent cover. You know, I bet I could get this thing off if I had something to unscrew it with. I once saw a single termite eat a whole croquet ball. I'm guessing you need to collect them at some point. I don't think we have a screwdriver yet. We have a can opener, scissors, chili, which you probably use the can opener with, and a bottle of oil, which you probably use at some point to open up something else. Let's just try to use the scissors with the vent, just in case you can sort of use them like a screwdriver. No. We'll use the can opener, or attempt to use the can opener, just for good measure. Well, we'll leave that puzzle for now. Now we need to get back out. Oh no, we need to use the pot with the kitchen sink is what we need to do, or at least attempt to do. There we go, pot of water. Now, what does it say? Does it give us a different description? There's water in this pot. Hope it doesn't spill. Can we use the dumbwaiter to get back up again so we don't have to go out through the cafe where the cook is? Hey, Scooby, come here! Apparently so. Okay, now... we need to use, I'm guessing, the pot of water. With the fire to put it out, use pot o' water with fire. Now can we pick up the note? Crumpled note. I can't see it from here. Well, you would think the default action would be to pick it up, but that's okay. That is okay. Take. Crumpled note. Look at crumpled note. 5th bottle from the left, 3rd bottle down. What bottles? So obviously there's a cellar around here somewhere with wine bottles. And, well, of course there's a cellar around here somewhere that's accessed through the outside. And then we have to pull or move the appropriate bottle, and that'll give us access to the dungeon. The problem is, though, that it's locked. See, this entryway, this door here is locked, and I'm guessing this is the entrance to the cellar. And if we come over here, this shed is locked too, for whatever we need to get from it. And the only key I've seen in the game so far is the key in the cafe. So the question is then, how do we get that key when we try to go get it? Like so. The chef says that the only employees can go back there. That cook will chop me to pieces if I go back there. Maybe we have to give him the can of chili? Give chili to the cook. I'm not giving it to that, because if you remember when we talked to the cook before, we tried to get him to give us food and he refused. But if we can somehow get him to go back into the kitchen, then we can get to the key. Maybe we can give him the pot? Or we can just talk to him again. Mr. Cook? What do you want, kid? Hey, where's the chow? You kids look well fed. Buzz off. Can't you just make us a quick hamburger? I need a pizza fix real soon. So these are basically the same conversational items as before. He seems to be really fixated on us looking like we don't need food. So, is there something we can do to make it look like we need food? I don't think we can pick up those carrots either. We might as well try to open the can and see if we can make any progress with that. We'll use the can opener with the chili. Slurp. Poor chili never had a chance. So now we have an empty can. Great, what are we supposed to do with that? Well, let's look at it for one, just to see what it says. It's empty, but there's still gunk inside. A tasty little treat if I were small enough to get in there. I wonder if we can smear some of that on ourselves to make it look like we need food or something weird like that. No, we can't use it with ourselves. Let's just try to use it with Scooby. Well, we can try giving it to the cook. No. Well, what else do we have in our inventory that we could possibly use in this situation? Doesn't really look like anything. Now, the bottle of oil doesn't have anything to do with these instructions here, because we found the bottle of oil here in the cafe. I just noticed something. We don't have the heater anymore. That must be because we had to restart when the game basically crashed. So let's go get the heater again. I wonder if perhaps you can use the heater with the battery out by the snowman to melt the snowman. Well, it's worth a try. No, I said use battery with heater. No, that's not going to work. Can we use the shovel with the snowman? Sorry about this, Mr. Snowman, but we all have to make our sacrifices for the good of Blake's Hotel. Cowabunga! Aha! Aha, very nice. So what did we uncover? A frozen bell. There's a bell inside this block of ice. And of course the hat. It's a ratty snowman hat. So obviously we want to take both of those items. Take the hat. No, I'll leave it as a memorial. Okay, I guess we don't want to take that. Just the block of ice then. Now, what do we do with that? We already put out the fire in the lobby. And we unplugged the heater. Use frozen bell with heater, just to making sure we can't do anything like that. Use frozen bell with scissors, or use can opener with frozen bell. No, none of that works. How about using it with the outlet, which is a pretty stupid idea, but let's try it. Use frozen bell with the outlet. No, that doesn't work either. Alright, well let's try to find an appropriate place we can use that. Now I don't know what you'd actually use the bell for, except I think the bell in the lobby doesn't work. And so maybe you could replace the bell in the lobby with that bell, although I don't know what good that would do because there isn't supposed to be any staff here, except for the cook. And what did Uncle Blake say? The maid? So maybe that's one way we could distract the cook away from the kitchen so we could get the key. But of course, we can't do anything with the bell while it's still frozen. Use frozen bell with bell. Can we put it in the pot? Use frozen bell with pot? Because I know there's the stove in the kitchen. But that's a wood-burning stove, so we would need some wood and a way to light it. Now maybe we can take this wood here. Except I don't think it will let us even access this wood. That's one of the fun things about these adventure games, is when you come up with logical solutions that should work, but it's not the solution the game is looking for, so you have to figure out the way the game wants you to do it. So let's see if we can figure out what the game wants us to do in order to melt this block of ice. You know, there aren't that many locations in the game, so what we need to solve the puzzle should be in just either the kitchen or maybe the cafe or outside. There are only a few places we can go to solve the puzzle. So it's just a matter of finding the right item in the right place. Open the stove and put the block of ice in it. Use frozen bell with stove. No, that's not going to do any good. Well, I guess you can't use it with the stove, as the stove currently is. I wonder if we can open the kitchen door from here, just to see what it does. No. Oh, maybe we could put it in the microwave. Maybe we could put it in the microwave. How about that? Use frozen bell with microwave. Aha, there it is. Very nice. Okay, so we shut the microwave. And then we use the microwave. And then we'll open the microwave. I said we'll open the microwave. And there's the bell, as nice as you please, a cowbell. To Bessie on graduation day. Weird. Take the cowbell and close the microwave. Alright, now we have the bell. So we'll try to go back to the lobby and put the bell where the bell should be and see if we can use that to distract the cook. Okay, let's give it a try. So use cow... Yes, how may I help you? Okay, well that's interesting. I thought maybe we were supposed to put the bell on the bell. Something like that, you know. But no, we can just use it. So the bellhop. Let's look at the bellhop. Ech, it's just too ugly. That's very nice. Let's talk to the bellhop. Excuse me? Yes? Are you from around here? Have you seen Uncle Blank? Aren't you scared of the ghost? Well, gotta go. Are you from around here? My people have been here for centuries. How do you know that? It's my hobby. I've studied our history a lot, and I collect ancient artifacts too. Cool. It's pretty neat, I think. So he might be someone we could give the beads to, unless we're supposed to keep the beads as part of a costume or outfit we're supposed to wear. Have you seen Uncle Blake? No, but I wish I knew where he was. I need my paycheck. Aren't you scared of the ghost? Nope, I know a lot about my people's history, and I've never heard of this ancient chieftain character. I think it's all some kind of scam. Well, of course it is. It's Scooby-Doo. Well, gotta go. Checkout time is 11 sharp. Okay, let's see, just out of curiosity, if we can give him the beads. Here's some beads I found. Many thanks, but what I'm really looking for is a Kachina doll. I found one in the woods a few days ago, but I must have dropped it on the way home. I could kick myself for that. So if we find that doll for him and give it to him, then I'm guessing he'll be on our side and he'll probably help us out with something. So I guess that's probably our next goal, is to find that doll for him. But I think that's enough for this episode of Scooby-Doo Mystery. I hope you've enjoyed. Liking, subscribing are always wonderful things to do. Thanks for watching, and tune in again next time for more fun.